Yep, here we are again. Uncle Glenn is back. All right. Pace speed, so you can figure out how many sets you're going to do. But the whole point of what I'm about to show you, so I keep track, I only do about 3 to 5, somewhere around these. Somewhere around here, about 3, twice a day maybe. Okay, on these. Because they're slow and controlled weight. So if you do too many of them, it'll take you too long to recover. Because we're going to do heavy weight without using weights. You're like, how do you do that? All right, let's see if we can get this straightened out. Today is Muscle Monday for me. I have Freaky Fast Friday, Muscle Monday, Wobbly Wednesday, Tricep Tuesday, because I'm doing right dips, Wobbly Wednesday, and then we have pistol squats and squat Thursday. And then Saturday and Sunday we kind of like, go swimming and try to lay out in the sun. I do that every day for at least an hour. But on Sundays, I take a day off. I don't do nothing. If I can. But I'm on call 24/7, so. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a Backbridge push-up. Then we're going to go do correct pull-ups. This way. Okay? So we're going to work on this. We're going to work on this. Full range of motion. Slow time under tension. So here's what you do. I did these earlier today, but today's my day. I have to do about 5 sets of these. So you're going to go into a back bridge, and you're going to try to do a full range of motion called a tricep pushdown. And I call it a back bridge push-up. I just got back from martial arts training, so right? About an hour and a half of that. Now I got to come back and do weight training. So I have to set my calendar on my phone. So you're going to open up. See how I did that? Kind of get used to it, get warmed up. I'm going to be kind of stiff, I can already tell you. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, my hand's kind of sore. If you don't warm up, this piece right here is going to get sore. So just kind of work your way into it. I usually do a full stretch, and it makes this piece hurt a little bit. So not one of them. Of course, I have a boxing fracture, so that's probably why. All right, so let's get down to business. I have a boxing fracture. That's what that is. I don't know if y'all can see that. That big bump right there. That's because I punched somebody really hard. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, it's not smart. All right, after you try to get warmed up like this, just go up and down like this. See how I'm doing? All right. You go fast enough. All right, now prepare like this. Okay, tricep pushdown. But we're going to do a back bridge push-up. So you're going to arch your back, and we're going to put weight right here. And we're going to try to stretch. This will prepare you for the handstand push-up. Catch your drift? On your heavy days. Some days you're going to do heavy, some days you're going to do medium, some days you're going to do light. So I'm not using full body weight, but I'm still going to mimic being upside down. It's going to get you right here, and right here. Like right. It'll make this part of your chest on the top part. Okay? Let me get warmed up. Hang on. Use the first set. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, I had to carry a backpack that weighed 45 pounds and a bunch of weight about an hour ago, so hang on. Gotta warm up into it. Okay. See how I did that? Just warm up into it. Just baby into it. Okay. See how I'm pushing down? Just kind of warm up to it. Some of y'all won't be able to do that. You can probably get up in there and then you'll just let yourself down. Then I get back up like this. Remember the squirrel pose. That's our friend. Okay, go. Okay, we're all the way up. Go all the way down. Right? Now push. That's one. Ugh. You try to do as many of those as you can. I can usually only do about 5. 5 on a good day. Just get used to doing this. The first one's going to be like this, the first set. I try to do about 5 to 7 of those. About 4 sets of 7. They're kind of heavy. But the first set is usually kind of annoying until you get warmed up and you're like, oh, okay, I got this. And then you can kind of speed it along. This should help you with your handstand push-up, right? And as you get better, you can arch your back further, put more weight, and then you can actually do a full range of motion. So you're doing full range of motion. And then you can go do pull-up the same way this way, of equal number of sets. So I try to do the same amount I do over there on the pull-up bar. So if I'm doing behind the back tricep push-downs, which is actually, like I said, a Backbridge push-up, for all you people who don't like using barbells, and I don't like using weights. I just like being able just to get somewhere in. You do them like this, you'll get all kinds of benefit. All right. All the way down, all the way up. All the way back down. The other day I did those like 7 to 10 of them. Like, it was pretty easy. Okay, back into the squirrel, the frog, whatever you want to call it. Remember, because we're going Backbridge, front way. I usually go back to this way. I wait a minute, do it again. Try to get over. Stretch. There we go. It's just like a tricep push down, and you're stretched backwards, so you'll get a full stretch. Oh, when am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many I got left to go? 3 more? What do you think? 3 more? And I gotta do that 4 times. Yeah, we'll go for four sets, and we'll do about 5 to 7. 3 more. Okay. But I'll just show you 1 or 2. I'll just show you the first ones to show you what I'm doing. But I usually do these about 4 sets. about 7 to 10 times, but 7 seems to be about the number. 5 to 7, because you're trying to go heavy and slow. Okay, go. All the way down, and you're going to feel a full stretch. And you push. And then try to let the weight back down. Oh. Whew. Oh. Yeah, about 4 sets of those. So just casually, just kind of. At first, you might not be able to do too many of them. Just do a couple, wait a while, do a couple, wait a while, do a couple, wait a while. About 3 sets, call it a day. You start feeling pain and stiff, just come back and do 1 set. Just do a couple to get the stiffness back out. Just fart around with the same, and it'll go away. You're like, oh, okay. Figure out, if you do too many, you'll have to it'll take a long time to recover, and you'll be in pain. So what I usually do is I figure out where my, when I did too many, I'm like, okay, I should have done so many. And then I back off. It's like, okay, chop that in half. So if I did 5 sets, and I was stiff and it took me 2 weeks to heal, then I need to cut that back. I'm like, okay, a day, 2 days, maybe a couple sets, and not as many, right? Because you want to be able to do them, but you don't want to be able, you don't want to be laid up for a while, like, oh man, I did too many. You don't want that, so a couple sets of a couple reps. How's that? Am I on 5? 2 more. Yeah, I noticed my back feels a whole lot better when I do those. Like my arm, I used to have a really weird arm pain right through there. The only problem I have is because I have a boxing fracture, is I'm going to have this piece hurt a little bit because of that. That's why you don't punch. Try not to punch anybody. Oh, because it'll do that and it won't be fun. Okay, what was that, 6? Now, you're going to feel it like right here. Like right now I feel it on the top piece here, right about here, back here, and on the front here. So, I'm on 5. And like I said, when I get to a certain amount that I'm doing, just drop a pace speed. It's like, okay, that's 1 set. And I said I was going to do 3. It's like, okay, I'll just do 3. When I pull those down, I did my, there we go. See, I got, this is so I can remember my rep sets. It's like, oh, I'm going to do 3 today. That way I don't do too many and I don't feel all stiff and crappy. All right, got 2 more to go, right? Let's see. Start. Proper pose, right? Full range of motion. Just feel the heavy weight. That should help you develop a little bit more strength and muscle memory and motor skills to and a little bit of a, you're used to going backwards, because if you fall over, that's the direction you're going to be going anyway, right? And plus, look what it did to the top of my chest. It's like, oh yeah. And then when you do pull-ups to match your rep set, it'll make all this. I'll show you that here in a minute. I got one more to go, then I'm done. I think I'll do 3 sets of 7 or something. That first one is kind of warm up. So we start off in our proper posture, right here. The squirrel, the praying squirrel. Last one for this set, and then we'll go to the pull-up bar, and we'll do the same amount. We'll do 7 and 7, 7 of back bridge push-ups, and 7 front arm bicep pull-ups. Yeah, you want to do them time under tension, full range of motion, and try to get that stretch. And you're going to feel it like right here, and right here. Okay, so let's go to the pull-up bar. Okay, so we did 1 set, right? We're going to do 1 and 1. 1 set of those, 1 set of those. Then we're going to come back, finish off. So we'll just say maybe do 3 or 4 because we're going to do these slow and time under tension. So this might not take as long. Some of y'all might not be able to. Some of y'all can probably do more, but I'm doing them slow so I can get all the weight. So let's go to the bar over here. Okay, as you notice, I have a bar here between these 2 pine trees. Nothing fancy, see? And I'm outside, so you don't see a gym, right? You don't see a gym, you don't see barbells, do you? All right, here's usually what I do. When I do those back bridge push-ups or those tricep push-downs or those reverse laterals or whatever you want to call them, I just call them back bridge push-ups. And I try to get over the top as far as I can to get my back pretty much straight and get limber the other way in the front here, so I can get the maximum amount of weight. And then I go back up and down, and then when you do your handstand push-ups, right, all you're doing is just adding a little bit more weight. So you already know how to do it, full range of motion, and you can do, you know, about half the weight of what you're going to be pushing, right? At least you know you can push that many times, right? So like I said, do it a couple sets, couple times, right? Don't get hurt to the point where it takes a while to heal up, because if you don't heal up within a day or so, you probably did it too long. You did too many, right? You want to do a few, get used to it. You feel stiff, go back and do it again. Not as many that made you stiff and sore, but just enough to kind of, you know, a little bit moderate. Just go through the motions and try to warm up. Get used to doing it. Then as you get used to the motions, add weight. Okay, so what I do is, because we're doing the back, I do the front, right? Push. Okay, go just like this. It's just a tree, 2 pine trees, some kind of bar I found on the side of the road. All right, reverse curls like this, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Time under tension. Full range of motion. I did 7 reps on the Backbridge push-up. That was, what, 6? I owe you one, right? Remember, I'm doing really slow, time under tension, full range of motion, so I owe you one. Yeah, if you do them correctly like that, if you do them correctly, about the 2nd or 3rd set, it'll start to pump up. I mean, I'm getting there now. Usually it takes me about the 2nd or 3rd set to start getting really kind of pumped up a little bit, and to feel like the muscles are kind of swollen up a little bit and they're actually warm. I was like, oh, okay. So anyhow, I do pull-ups after I do my Backbridge push-ups. And you're like, well, how come you do that? Because I'm training for CrossFit type stuff. It's for first response and healthcare and emergency services. So I can't just say, hey, I'm gonna do triceps today and pull-ups tomorrow. I can't do that. I have to be able to train for push-ups, pull-ups, Backbridge push-ups, you know, cartwheels, back handsprings. I got to be able to put it all together like right there. I can't just, I'm multitasking. I think they call that Olympic style training. All right, so we did that and then we go back over here. All right, then we go back to this one more time, right? For the next set. Did I say 3 sets, 4 sets? If you're doing them slow, time under tension, you might not be able to give it 2 or 3 sets out of that. We're going for full range of motion and as much resistance as I can get. All the way down, full range of motion. Push back up. Oh, God. Yeah, see, that's going to be hard, right? Oh. That's the whole point. The other day, I was able to do those pretty easy, 4 or 5 sets. Right? 5, 7 reps a piece. You're like, well, how much weight is that? But you got to remember, I'm going really slow, and I'm directly over top of the muscle. Oh, God. You're going to feel it. It's going to be like right here, and this weird piece right here. You're going to get those muscles that you probably never get to. All right. And this will help you with eventually being able to go backwards, handstands. Right? Isn't that the whole idea? Back handsprings, things like that. Just upper body strength in general and flexibility. Okay. Brain squirrel. Backbridge push-up. Try to get over the top. There we go. Worry about quality. Don't worry about quantity, just worry about quality. It's like, okay. Once you get used to it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I got this. And remember, I'm working an entire, that's like kind of like doing an upside down military press. Yeah, you're going to feel like right here. So if you have problems with your upper chest, it looks kind of weird. See? I don't know if you can see that. See, just from doing the pull-ups and doing those. I don't know if you can see what's going on in the back. Yeah, I can feel it. It's like right there somewhere. But yeah, you do those. Those will help you out a lot. What was I on? Number 2, number 3? 3, I got 4 more to go. Just remember, it's about quality though. Just get used to doing them and control the weight. If you didn't do as many as you thought you did, just be mindful that you don't hurt yourself and don't take too long to heal up, and just get used to doing them and have fun and feel limber. Sometimes I only do a couple sets. Sometimes I only do 4 of those. Sometimes I can only do 1. Okay, I'm on number 1, number 2, number 3, until I get tired, and then I'll go over there and do the pull-ups again. Sometimes 1 or 2 good sets is like, I'm toast. I can't do anymore. But you see how it activated all this. All right, I got a couple more that I think I'm not going to be able to do as many as I thought I did. The other day I knocked it out like it wasn't nothing. I was like, oh, that wasn't too bad. Crane squirrel. Backbridge push-up. Or tricep push-down. Full range of motion. Just get used to being in that awkward position and trying to push as much weight that's yours, remember that's your weight, as you possibly can. Okay, like I said, it's quality. Try to do quality. Yeah, see, I can start to feel it now. It's like, oh, all right. You're gonna feel it like right here, and on the top. I don't know why that is. That's just the muscles that, on me, that's the muscles that I feel the most. And it usually tightens up my chest this way, like right on the top. Okay. Ow. See? I'm not trying to go for size. I just want to be able to, I just want to be physically, you know, warmed up and capable of doing whatever the hell I got to do. You'd be surprised. I have weird crap I got to do every day. All kinds of stuff. I just don't hang out in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I got to actually be functionally, physically fit and deal with multi-terrain and multitasking and all kinds of situations. Swimming, running, carrying weight, climbing trees, ropes, gymnastics, martial arts. I'm like, damn. Yep. Okay. So, like I said, if you have to, take a breather. Come back, do it again. Where am I on? Number 3? My third rep. So I got the pace beads because I'll forget. Usually I just do them till I'm kind of moderately tired and my arms are a little bit, just slightly sore. Just a little bit sore. If you're too sore, I won't be able to recover because I still got to go to work. Remember, I still got to go to work. I got other things I got to do too. Right? Got to go feed myself, teach, go to work. I'm on call 24/7. Okay. All right, so crane squirrel, backbridge push-up. Full range of motion. Back to this praying squirrel posture. Yeah, I promise, you get used to doing those a few sets a day, a few reps a day, on average. Okay. Like I said, quality. What am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on 4, so I have to do 4 over there. See, it's going to hit this head right here, and this back piece, and that piece. Plus you're stretched over backwards, so you're multitasking at this point. And you're getting used to bending over backwards, right? Okay. I'm on 4, so over there I have to do 4 on that bar. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like, okay, we're wore out, go to the other one. All right, so let's go back to the bar. All right, we're back at the bar. And I ain't talking about the one that ruins your wife or your life. All right? So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Yep, pretty much. I know you don't want to look at me, I'm ugly on the top. Okay, one more time. You notice this isn't rocket science, man. This is just basic stuff. You get the basics down, like I'm showing, you'll be all right. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Match how many you did over there. So if I did 4 over there, I gotta do 4 or 5 over here. Time under tension, full range of motion. Whoa. Okay. Ow. That's how you know it's working, if you feel a little stretchy. It's like, okay, everything's starting to get stiff and stretchy. Oh. Yeah. Did I owe y'all one? Probably. I'm always coming up 1 short. I can usually do 4 over there, maybe 3, 1 short on this side. So if I did 4, I need to do 4 over here, right? It's not rocket science, kids. If you're like me, your calves and your your arm or your bicep and your tricep circumference around should be about the same size. Like my calves are 20, my tris and bicep should be about the same. You don't want to be, like I said, I'm more into CrossFit and first response and other stuff. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just showing you the basic exercises that I do so I can be functional. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to get big and hang out in front of a mirror all day. Okay, so we did as many as we did on the back side, so we did on the front side, so we're on our 3rd set. Make sense? Okay, back at the mat. We're on our 3rd set, yes? See how easy it is? Like, because I'm slow and stupid, so I need pace speeds. It's another use for your pace speeds. This is an older pair, but you notice I got 2 down, so we're on our 3rd. So I predicted I could probably do 3 or 4 before I pooped out. Usually I do 4. So we're on 3. Alrighty. When I get done, I'll show you. Whatever muscles are activated should be popping out. So I'll show you, like, okay, this one came out on the front and the back. I feel this one kind of getting a little bit more, it feels like it's like, pulling blood, because blood will rush to the area that the muscle needs for activity. So, and if you're stretching, yeah, that part's going to feel weird too. All right, praying squirrel, Backbridge push-up. Ah, yes, the praying squirrel. Right? We're trying to get correct posture. We're going to open up the entire, right? I'm trying to open up my back. That way when I go into this pose, you're going back and forth and back and forth. Just get used to doing this, kids. So let's try to do it all at one time now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I did more that time, didn't I? Like I said, it takes you a couple to get warmed up. You're like, okay, I'm starting to get warmed up. Come on, Glenn, you got 2 more. Oh, then you're done with that set. Praying squirrel, backbridge push-up. And y'all talk about doing push-ups. Shit. Those are hard. Not them ones in the diamond ones in the front are pretty difficult, but I don't do those anymore. I combine them with those. I do backbridge diamond push-ups. All right. So we just did 7. So we're on our 3rd set, right? So I owe you 7. Right? I owe you 7 at the bar. And I ain't talking about the one that ruins your life or your wife, right? Okay. Last set. Because I don't want to get too wore out because I have other things to do. But you want to, alright. See, I got my pace beads hanging right there. That's how I usually do it. It's like, okay, I want to do, say for instance, I just want to do pull-ups today. I'm like, okay. And I know how many I did a couple days ago and I feel kind of wore out, so I'll do maybe like half of that. But I'll just stay consistent until I find that comfortable medium where I can do enough to, you know, feel like I'm getting somewhere, but not get, you know, not have to wait a couple days to heal up. You see where I'm getting at? So I won't be inconvenienced. Because I still have to train, but I still have to go to work, and I still have other things to do. I got a family life. I got to work, right? I still have basic stuff I gotta do, and if it's an emergency, I can't be all wore out and tired and feeling like crap because I trained too hard, right? You gotta find that sweet spot of just training moderate, constant moderate physical activity where you don't have to recover so damn hard, okay? But so if you have to, just do a couple sets, 1 or 2, 3, whatever, you know, just moderately, just enough to say, hey, okay, I did it, but do full range of motion. I see a lot of people do these and y'all don't do them. You just go up there and go, Huh? All right, so I owe you 7. Let me get my wrist. Because sometimes, you know, my wrist hurts from the boxing fracture, so. Okay. So I owe y'all 7. Was that 7? Probably not, huh? I probably still owe you one, right? Y'all are pencil whipping me. Alright. I owe you one, right? Oh. Okay, but like I said, it's not fancy, right? It doesn't have to be, does it? Just a bar. And ain't the one that ruins your wife or your life, right? This bar right here will probably save your life. And not only will make your wife happy, probably her friends too. Okay. You know, those progressive neighbors she has. Okay. Anyhow, okay, so we're on set number, right, 4. All right, that was the 4th set, right? 4 sets. 1, 2, 3. We're on set number 4. Okay, let's try this again now. Last set. So I said 4 sets. Backbridge. Bicep pull-ups, full range of motion, right? And then I'll show you, maybe it activated it enough for you to see it. I mean, you'll feel it'll be all swollen, feel kind of stretchy and kind of warmed up. If you did too many, you're going to be stiff like, oh God, I shouldn't have done so many. But just stay warm, and if it gets stiff later on, just kind of keep moving around. That's why I say you might want to train moderately, you know, twice a day. That way you can warm up, stretch, go train a little bit, come back later on before you go to sleep and kind of warm up a little bit before you go to bed. Get rid of some of that tension. Because it's going to, if you train, you're going to get kind of stiff later on in the evening. You're like, oh, maybe I did too many. Anyhow, so we go back to the praying squirrel and the Backbridge push-up. If you notice, this is starting to pop out a little bit. And the top of my chest is starting to get, yeah, it's all beefy and meaty right here, right through there. So I'm attacking both sides. You notice we're doing pull-ups, and then we're doing Backbridge push-ups. So I'm attacking both sides at the same time. Just get it out of the way. Because in a real life scenario, more than likely, you might have to do both of those, right? You might have to push up, go grab something, climb over something, right? You got to do certain things. And you ain't going to have to wait like, well, today's my push-pull leg day. It's all my leg day. It doesn't work like that for me. Every day's leg day. I have to go running. I have to go walking. I have to go swimming. I got to go do several things every day with my legs and my arms and everything. So it's not like, well, I just trained biceps today and that's it. No, you train because you use it every day. So you want to do something to kind of get warmed up to help you out with what you got to do for your job. This isn't bodybuilding. This is first response and emergency services and healthcare, right? And for my personal benefit too, but it's for me to help you, right? All right, so we're on our 4th set. This is usually where I peter out at. So somewhere around 3.5 to 4 is where I can't do anymore before I start getting all ow. You know, because then it would be annoying and I won't be able to do my job. Okay. Here we go, kids. Praying squirrel. Backbridge push-up. Now you notice I'm going to try to do them back to back this time. Because if you do too many of the front to back bridge, this thing right here, this little muscle right here, you'll get it all wore out. And then you'll have to go to work and lift something, and you'll be like, uh-oh. Because you'll be in a moment of weakness. You want to get it warmed up, but you don't want to tear it up. I don't want to hurt myself. I just want to get warmed up and try to increase my flexibility and musculature. You know what I'm saying, kids? All right. I'm just trying to build a little bit of endurance. All right. Yeah, this feels okay. Oh. Praying squirrel. Backbridge push-up. If I can do it. Go. 1. 2. 3. 4. Oh shit. Okay, I owe you 3, right? 4. Oh gosh. Yeah, this part right here is starting to feel all swole up. Oh, you 3 more. Praying squirrel, backbridge push-up. And then you go back to resituate. Go back up here and reset yourself. Reset yourself. Okay, I got 3 more. Oh, you 3 more? Maybe. See if the old man can pull it off, kids. Oh, you got it. Okay, I got 2. Oh, you want more? Yeah, it's usually about 4 sets of maybe 7-ish, 5 to 7. When I first started doing these, I could only do like 1, 1 or 2. And I got around the 2nd set and I was like, ugh. Ugh. Oh, you want more? And then we gotta go to the bar. And I ain't talking about the one that made you wreck your car. 1 more, kids. Squirrel. Praying squirrel. Backbridge push-up. Full stretch. Go. Oh, yeah, I'm toast. Like I said, that is direct over the top of those muscles. And you're doing full range of motion and you're trying to go slow. Yeah, it's gonna wear you out. Okay, so we're on number 4, right? Now we go back to the bar. Okay, what did I say I owe y'all guys? 7?